The Royal British Legion's Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall turned into one of the most emotional moments of the year for the monarchy. King Charles, visibly moved, stood alongside Queen Camilla, Princess Catherine, and Prince George, as thousands of voices filled the hall with a heartfelt rendition of God Save the King. The national anthem marked the end of a moving ceremony, paying tribute to those who sacrificed their lives for Britain, 80 years after the end of World War II. As the final notes echoed through the historic venue, 5,000 attendees, including veterans, families, and dignitaries, rose to their feet. Then came a touching moment. The armed forces gave the king 3 cheers, and Charles, emotional but composed, waved gratefully to the crowd. Observers noted the king's eyes glistening, a rare public show of emotion from the monarch, who continues to embody his late mother's legacy of quiet strength and duty. But all eyes weren't just on King Charles. It was also a historic debut for Prince George, who attended the Festival of Remembrance for the very first time. Sitting proudly beside his mother, the Princess of Wales, the young royal looked every bit the future king, dressed sharply in a black suit, poppy pin, and striped tie. Catherine herself looked stunning and symbolic, wearing a black Alessandra rich dress with a crisp white collar and the HMS Glasgow brooch, a nod to the Royal Navy. Her earrings once belonged to Queen Elizabeth II, creating a powerful link between generations. The event wasn't just about solemn remembrance, it was also a showcase of British pride and resilience. The evening featured emotional performances from Sir Rod Stewart, Sam Ryder, Keala Settle, and even the Royal Marines Band, who joined the folk group the Wellermen for a rousing rendition of Avicii's The Nights. As poppy petals gently fell from above during the 2-minute silence, the entire royal family stood together, a powerful image of unity amid what commentators have called the monarchy's most turbulent period in decades. While Prince William was notably absent, returning from his Earthshot Prize trip to Brazil, the rest of the family stood strong, showing that the royal spirit endures even in times of challenge. When the ceremony ended, the royals quietly exited, Catherine and George leading the way, followed closely by King Charles and Queen Camilla. And as the crowd applauded their departure, one thing became clear: despite the pressures and the crises facing the royal family, their sense of duty and devotion to remembrance remains stronger than ever. This year's festival wasn't just a commemoration of the fallen, it was a reminder of the strength, tradition, and emotion that continue to define Britain's monarchy. Don't miss the next big headline. Subscribe now.